Welcome guys to the tutorial number 25, and today we're going to talk about arrays. And what are arrays? Um, Arrays are actually those objects which stores multiple values under the same name of a variable. What I mean by that is, let me just create a variable num, and it stores the value 10 at this point. But I don't want it to store the value of 10. I want it to store the value of 20, 30 and 42 at the same time. Well, it's possible only if this num variable is an array. And how to create an array? You have to type in the name of the array, then the keyword new, and type the word as array. Make sure the A of that array is capital. Alright, then you write whatever you want, whatever the numbers you want to assign to this arrays, and all the different values that you want to be stored in this array, and separate them by just a comma, and there you go. There, your array is created. Let me just print this array very quickly to you, and to print the whole array you have to just document.write the name of the array, and if you launch this into the Chrome, you can see all the values of this array separated by a comma. Alright, so this is the array, and if I want to just if I just want to show you guys only the one value of this, let me if I want to show you just this 20. Alright, now you can see this is the first position, this is the second position, this is third position, and this is the fourth position. But what array does is store the indexes of these values differently. We start from 1 and go to n. Alright, okay, let me just we starts from 1 and go to n, but what array does is array starts at zeros and go to n minus 1. That is how array stores the different values. Alright, so this is just a comment, and just to tell you guys that we stored or we recognize the values as indexes from 1 to n, but array does this indexes from 0 to n minus 1. So if you want to access this number, you have to type the indexes as 0, and to type the indexes as 0, just put a square bracket in front of the name of the array and put the index in between the square brackets. Alright, if you run this into the Chrome, you will see, let me just save this, the output should be 100 at this point. Yeah, it is. If I put the value 3, alright, then this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Hence the 40 should be the output in the Chrome, and yes, it is. Alright, so this is how that it is done. Alright, let me show you another thing. Is I can just operate put an operator over here and just do anything that I want to do. Alright, and it says index of 3, which is 40 into 2 document.write. So 40 into 2, there you go, it's 80 for you, and that's how array is done. Let me just create another array of the strings, and let me just name it comedy, and what I'm gonna do is just create an array of my favorite TV shows with the genre of comedy. Well, the first has to be Friends. Sorry, I really like this show. The next is to be Seinfeld, and then 2.5 Men, one of the great shows, and another is The Coupling, which was a show in England, I guess, UK, and okay, let me just create these 4, at this point. Now you can see this. If I put num3 or the num, which is not the name of the array at this point, make sure you type the correct name of the array, and if the comedy 3, it has to show 2.5 man. Let me launch into the Chrome, and you can see it says coupling. Okay. Because it's the fourth. Now to print 2.5 man, I have to actually type 2 in there over here, and let me just launch, and there you go. So this is the 0th index of this array. This is 1, and 2.5 man is 2. So comedy 2 is 2.5 man, and coupling is definitely 3, and to print friends, it's 0. There you go. So that's all about arrays, and we will talk about using these arrays into the next tutorial. So for this tutorial, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.